Hello friends, welcome to my Coin City YouTube channel. Litecoin is one of the oldest and most primitive cryptocurrencies after Bitcoin, which was founded way back in 2011. The digital asset, which was a tough competitor to Bitcoin, always secured its place within the top 10 cryptocurrency list with respect to market capitalization. But how far will the bulls run for Litecoin? Presenting to you, Litecoin price prediction for 2021 and beyond. Interestingly, the founder of Litecoin announced the project on a popular Bitcoin forum and termed it as a light version of Bitcoin, and hence shares similar features as the most dominant crypto. However, this altcoin owes to bypass limiting factors like lower mining and transaction speed. Will LTC price manage to poise these aspects with its bottom line adhering to an inexpensive currency? What is Litecoin? Sharing similarities with Bitcoin, it works on a proof-of-work consensus mechanism. But the platform involves complex computational algorithms to mine blocks that are then fastened to the blockchain of the network, which is a public ledger. For mining, the platform uses the Script protocol, which helps in maintaining extra decentralization. Also, powering confidential transactions, Litecoin turned out to be the network that proved every participant can exchange currencies with zero cost. Fundamental analysis: Litecoin is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency developed by Charlie Lee, a former Google employee, in 2011. The cryptocurrency was created based on the Bitcoin protocol, but it differs in terms of the hashing algorithm used, hard cap, block transaction times, and a few other factors. Litecoin was released via an open-source client on GitHub in the year 2011. Lieutenant Kernel is one of the most popular and grounded cryptocurrencies in the world, been in existence for 7 years since 2011. It is more accessible to the people than Bitcoin, hence known as the silver of the crypto world, where Bitcoin is referred to as gold of the crypto world. Litecoin price prediction 2022. On a positive note, the 2022 trade might start on average price action around $150. If the average rally continues, then LTC price would end up trading within a range-bound scale, and by the end of Q1, the price may reach $221.53. However, if bulls take over the control of the space, then the asset would test resistances around $280. On the contrary, bears rule the market, then the asset would reach $170.50. However, for the rest of the year, the LTC price would remain heavily volatile. If it undergoes any supercycle in the second half of the year, it is expected to quickly retest resistances above $350. Further, it is expected to undergo requisite corrections around $245. Next 5-year Litecoin price prediction. Its current price range can attract many traders, as it is feasible when compared to Bitcoin in all possible aspects. Further, if the network succeeds in lowering the block time, it can even move heads-on with Bitcoin. Therefore, with major collaborations with financial institutions, Litecoin can soar up to $750.74 if the above set conditions are met. However, anxiety regarding the crypto ban in China and new regulations persist among LTC users. If the market experiences a similar crash in the coming years, Litecoin's price can wipe down greatly to $327.06. But considering that long-term investors will stick to the currency, the average price at which LTC might trade by the end of the next 5 years is $580.84. Our Litecoin predictions with a trading value of $132.32. Litecoin entered the year 2021. Later, the price consistently started to soar with certain variations. According to Coinpedia's formulated Litecoin price prediction, several recognized institutions could invest and accept LTC as a payment. It is a possible reality because of the fact that LTC lowers transaction speed and costs, which seems appealing. If the coin gains some hype in the coming months, in this case, the LTC price can strike a high above $300 in Q1 2022 in case of the bull rally. But with rising controversies on POW, as well as the fact that certain collaborations like LitPay have withdrawn, can affect the price movements. If this happens, Litecoin can drop to $189.90 by the end of 2022.